Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Building a Mental Health Tech Startup. My name is Dimple, and today I'm going to talk about some of the advice that I would give to my high school self. Now, in high school, I was very much a workaholic. I was also the gifted slash talented child, aka a lot of things came easy to me, so I wouldn't spend as much time necessarily studying for exams as I would spend that time working on other projects. I was a huge science fair nerd. I did science fair like every single year since sixth grade. And I also did it in fifth grade, I believe, and also not fourth grade, but in second grade. So I've been doing science fair for a lot of my life. In ninth grade, I went to a STEM high school, and science fair was encouraged to do, and I did it. And then somewhere down the line, I became like super duper successful in my community because I was like the youngest person to go to the International Science Fair in my district and my county, first person from my district, youngest person from my county. And I won a lot of awards and like was able to open up a lot of opportunities in that way. And that was really, really great. However, somewhere along the way, my interest in these science projects didn't translate to more accomplished and more put together products that could actually impact the world. For example, in ninth grade, I built a chemical process that could be used within homes to capture carbon dioxide. And basically, the chemistry had already been proven, but I was kind of putting it into household materials in a way that would be low cost and people could afford to democratize kind of geoengineering efforts. But once I did the science and it was working, I didn't quite know what to do for next steps. And I didn't really see the big picture of, being like actually turning this into a product, of like marketing it, of getting people to actually buy this product and selling it and commercializing it, which is where I think, since coming to college, coming to UC Berkeley, entrepreneurship and being more of this, entrepreneur mindset of like actually building something that can have an impact and scaling has been really, really cool, because I look back at all of this research that I did in high school, and I'm like, I could have taken that to the next step. I didn't, but I could have, and potentially still can in the future. Same thing, I like worked on a machine learning algorithm for analyzing MRI scans, and that was something that I spent like 2 years working on. But I didn't end up actually, publishing that report anywhere because I had a lot of imposter syndrome of what I was doing, even though that I won awards, even though that it was good research. I was not at all confident to share that professionally, which I think that I would go back and tell myself that, have more confidence in the work that you're doing. Don't be discouraged because you're still a young person, and don't be hindered by like what you consider as possibilities. Yes, school is important, doing XYZ for school, studying for these tests, or, working on these other projects for school is really important, but keep your mind open and broad, because there is so much out there in the world that's not just focused on school. Use school as a stepping stone to learn about things and then actually produce impactful things that can help the world. So if you're a high school student, that is my advice, and that is what I wish I could tell my high school self. So I hope you can get some insights from that as well, and hopefully I'm super excited to see what the youth of tomorrow do. Bye!